I wanted to share a little bit about how excited I am. It got talked about at the beginning of the weekend, the executive manager position. And I don't think that sunk into most of us of how powerful that is for our teams and how it's going to expand our teams massively. So thank you. I wanted to start out by asking a question. Who here has felt like between senior manager and director is a bit of a desert? Yep. Okay, we've all felt it. It's not just me. I feel like there are a lot of people that would get in the groove. They'd hit that senior manager, they'd crush it, and then they'd set that goal for that director. You hear people at convention talking about, I'm going to hit director. I'm going to hit director. And there was one quote I heard the other day at lunch, don't quit. I think that's the most important thing in this business is don't quit. And yet I've seen so many people grow weary and well-doing between senior manager and director, and it breaks my heart because I feel like if we, now that we have it, so I'm not going to focus on the break my heart, I'm going to focus on the moving forward. I'm super excited that we have this executive manager because it is the oasis in the desert, and honestly to me, it is the focus of my business going forward because I think if we can get people to executive manager, they have conquered this business. They are in the top 5% in this business. That's a crazy number to me. You guys who have hit executive manager and weren't recognized because we didn't have it at that time, congratulations. You did it. You hit executive manager. That's massive. And I kept watching these people and other companies, and Louis said it earlier in the weekend, they've built these massive empires on selling garbage. Okay, they're not selling a great product, and yet I'm watching them hit these double bubble, fluffy, Ruby, whatever it was they were hitting, and I found out it was actually right above senior manager. That's all it was, and yet they're being celebrated like they have just dominated the industry, and I'm going, how are they cranking these people out? And I realized the reason why is because when you hit that executive manager or even senior manager, you're an expert in this field. You need to congratulate yourself, and then you need to turn around, you need to help others reach that level. Never stop helping people get on the product yourself. I mean, that's, you hear 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds, whatever it is. They're always helping others come on board and do the product. But I want you guys to realize in your minds, you're in the top 5 to 10% of this industry. You're crushing it. You're now a leader. Turn around and help others, what I say, get out of jail. Get out of that life where they're just showing up for that drug we call a paycheck that keeps us from following our dreams. It keeps us from doing what we were created to do. And I think if we recognize that executive manager for what it is, you're now leaders in this industry and you help others come up. And I've watched people buy director. Have you ever seen anybody in your organization buy director because they're like, oh, I'm so close, I can do it. And then they're let down the next month because they blew all their powder and they don't have the money to keep buying director. And they misunderstood that they're not supposed to buy director, they're supposed to help people. And if they go out and help a few more people, director happens. Director happens. I've heard it said that there are no unrealistic goals, just unrealistic time frames. And I think we get so anxious sometimes, we sabotage our own business. And that's where I think this executive manager is so important because we could get people to that level, they could get themselves to that level, they turn around and help 2 or 3 other people up to that executive manager, and boom, they're sitting at a really fat, healthy director with a car bonus, and they're now able to lead in a way that they never thought they could lead. And I've seen it happen in our own team when we started calling it executive manager, and people started recognizing that they had reached something, and they started helping others. It was a game changer. It rewires your brain to know that you're now leading, you're now helping, you're now serving much earlier than trying to get through the desert on your own. And believe me, you get through that desert fast. You hit director really quickly, and it doesn't undermine the importance of director. That's still really important, but I think this is a critical step in the process of getting there. And I'm super stoked for Kendra and the whole team of putting that title there because the bonus has already been there. 15%'s already been there. NeoLife always goes above and beyond on giving you the compensation. They take care of you there. But now you have that title to work for, and I think it's going to change everybody's business. I think my time's up. Thank you.
Thank you, Dwight. You know, Dwight and Louie independently both wanted to see us recognize that 2,000 point level. So I think Dwight said it very well. Let's go out there now. They've been getting paid. Let's go out there and recognize them. And we want to recognize you. By the way, speaking of this month, if you do 2,000 points or higher, so you're not a director yet, you say you're a senior manager or you're brand new sitting in the room. You're brand new. You do 2,000 points, you'll be recognized next month as an executive manager, and you'll receive the brand new pin. How about that?